What's good, everybody? Happy Monday. I hope everybody is having a good day today, y'all. My day is going good. Y'all, before we get started, let me know if y'all hear me. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. You know, I'm over here on Google Chrome, so I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. But anyway, we are here to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 16, episode 15. And the name of the episode is called Chapter 3 Rebirth. Okay? The episode was alright. Okay, I see the ones. Thank y'all so much. You know, I didn't know. I don't know. I don't be knowing. The episode was alright. Um, you know, but we're gonna talk about it, okay? It was some stuff that I seen in the episode, in a flashback from the episode that maybe I'm losing my mind. I don't remember happening in the flashbacks, okay? But we're gonna talk about it. And I wanna hurry up and get through with this review because I wanna come back later because I want to talk about the video that Armand did yesterday with one of the workers down there that was down there with Cassie and Diddy. You know, I know I said that I'm getting tired of it, and I am getting tired of it, but I got to talk about that specifically. I might just do a pre-record on it, okay? But before we get started, again, we're here to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 16, episode 15, and the name of the episode is called Chapter 3 Rebirth, okay? But before we get started, let's see who in here, and then we're going to talk, okay? Miss Lovely T, what's good? The Inform say, what's good? Shakina shouted you out on her. I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to watch it when I get through. But you know, that's my girl. I love Shakina, and I think that she's beautiful too. MNT started on the budget. What's good? These girls can making Brittany BT look good. Yeah, they making Brit look good. They making Brit look good. And you know what? I think that she deserves, I think that, you know, y'all going to disagree with me. I know y'all is. But I think that Brit deserves a second season. I'm loving the way that Brit is handling conflict. I'm loving the way that Brit is getting out what she needs to say, and she's standing on business. She's standing on big business. Magdalene Lamar, what's good? Bellicious, what's good? I know Gabor's going to give it to us raw and uncut. I don't believe Shamina's baby nanny story. I don't need the, and we're going to talk about it. You know I'm going to talk about it because I'm tired of Shamina. I want her off my TV. Mary Jane's baby, what's good? Miss Bella, Michelle, what's good? Linda Marshall, what's good? Aries Diva, S Lover, what's good? I enjoyed last night's episode, but let's see what you think. Oh, what's good, S Lover? Dina, what's good? Shelbs, what's good? Chelsea B, Tanya, A Kingsley, what's good, Miss Kingsley? Did you luck in Nina? What's good? Nina Ladd from Manhattan. Rob J in the city, what's good? Q, what's good? Your girl Erica, what's good? Ebony Adams, what's good? Mo Walker, baby, what's good? Let's see. Ashley, what's good? Did you luck them? Linnell Silla, what's good? Rosalind Harris, June Jones, what's good? Deidre, what's good? Durga, Love Power, what's good, y'all? Bubblicious Janae, what's good? Wizard, what's good? B. Spencer, what's good? Gotta restart my Patreon. That's cool. What's good? B. Spencer, Naomi, what's good? I think that Britt deserves some settlement money from the lawsuit too. I don't like how Britt handled it. I don't like how Bravo handled it. Well, is she gonna get some money? I believe that she gets some money because I couldn't imagine somebody showing no. I couldn't imagine nobody bringing no pictures of me somewhere and y'all not gonna let me see the picture. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay. But again, y'all, we're here to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 16, episode 15, and the name of the episode is called Chapter 3 Rebirth. Okay. Now, they had showed some flashbacks. I don't remember seeing these or this stuff being said in the flashbacks, okay? And they all got to do with Shamina. This, I don't know why. Is my channel becoming a Shamina hate channel? I can't stand her. I'm just being real with you. I can't stand her. I don't like her. I don't like her. I just think that she's a horrible addition of the show. Okay? Now, they showed a flashback of Shamina telling Drew that she's not with Drew saying stuff about her on social media. I'm right here, come tell me. But Shamina, you was the first one who took it on through the media. You wasn't on social media, but you took it through the media. You went to your job at your radio station and you went and trashed Drew. And from what we saw on the show, Drew ain't did nothing to you. Did they show that already? I don't remember that. Okay? Then last week I remember, but I didn't talk about it. And I wanted to see what y'all gonna really talk about it. If y'all was gonna say something about it, nobody said nothing about it. Last week, Shamea called Britt loud and aggressive when they was at the table, and Britt did not raise her voice, and she was not being aggressive. But if somebody would have said that about Shamea, because as Eva, don't get mad at me, this is what Eva said, because she's black and not with a Q, it would have been colorism. Y'all would have been screaming colorism if she would have called, if somebody had called Shamea aggressive. If somebody would have said that, y'all would have told her she was aggressive. And then y'all got Shamea feeling like she, you know, she's somebody. Y'all got Shamea feel like she's somebody. She's somebody. Oh, well, if she's gonna talk like that, then I'm not gonna talk to her. If she's gonna be like this, I'm not gonna talk to her. Girl.
Yes, angry, black, bald head.
Who does Shamea think she is that she get to sit up here and say, well, she's gonna act like that? I'm not talking to her like you moving a scene alone or something. Girl, you ain't nobody. You ain't nothing but Porsha's runner up. Her second best. That's the only reason why you got a peach. Okay. So the girls are still in Grenada. Okay. The night before, remember I told y'all, the night we don't ever see Gerald unless Shiloh's sick. Okay. So the night before, Gerald had called Shamea to tell her that Shiloh was sick. Okay. The girls rallied around Shamea, you know, Shamea gonna try to pull it out of her heartstrings or whatever. The girls are rallied around her. They started crying. She started crying, and then they started partying. Okay. Phaedra or Kelli said it looked like it was Housewives gone wild. Okay. Now you know when these girls get together, it's always a lot of bulldaggery going on. Okay. When these girls get together, it's always a lot of bulldaggery going on, especially when Porsha is in the room. Especially when Porsha was in the room. Remember Porsha's most famous words, okay? One of you bitches is eating me tonight, okay? Now, do y'all think that somebody got ate that night? Okay, now Phaedra said that somebody probably got pregnant, or her and Cynthia probably got each other pregnant. So I'm trying to understand what's going on. I want to know what's going on, because you know these girls, when they get together, whatever, it'd be a whole bunch of bulldaggery going on. Okay. Thank you for the super chat, Felicia D. She said 150 people watching and 44 likes. Don't do me like that. Don't make me have to beg y'all. I grew up with grown ups saying, begging make people hate you. Like the video though, y'all. I ain't gonna beg you. Click clack. Like they trying to outdo 50 Cent's bachelorette party. Right. I agree. I don't do all that with my friends. Right. Some individuals may have naturally darker gums due to increased melanin, and this is a normal variation. What are we talking about next day air? Ella, that be in the back to the infamous. Oh, yes, baby. That is those words. One of you bitches is eating me tonight. I couldn't believe that Porsha said that, baby. I couldn't believe that Porsha said that when Porsha, because initially, I had thought, I was like, I know Porsha didn't get caught up in no other sex scandal on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And when Porsha said that, baby, I screamed. Okay? Dina said, I have been on many girl trips, and I never have I ever. I know that's right. She said, I'm leaving here with some. Baby, she did say that. Okay? So next we got Angela and Drew. Angela comes and she's bringing Drew breakfast. Okay? Angela and Drew was talking about they had fun the night before, and Angela was saying that she didn't think that she would be able to get there with these group of girls, right? But she was happy that she was, and Drew just happy to be on the in crowd. You know what I'm saying? Drew been struggling this season since she was, on the outs with Porsha, but she just so happy that everybody was able to forget everything. Okay, now remember, Drew was one of the girls that was down there in South Carolina for Cynthia's bachelorette party. Okay. Now, Angela said that she thought that Britt was coming from a good place when she started talking to Shamea. Angela's so messy. I love it. Girl, you know good and well that she wasn't coming from a good place. Britt was not coming from a good place. Britt didn't mean none of that. Okay? I think that Britt had ate Shamea up at the table. And the thing is, the girls can't stand alone like Angela. The girls can't stand alone like Angela. When Angela was getting the girls together, she was standing alone. Drew always had to go to sleep, and I'm protecting my peace. Angela was saying what she had to say, and she stood on it. Porsha had to come over there begging back and crying to her. But Britt couldn't stand on it all the way. Okay? Angela said that she looked at Drew, and Drew had this look on her face, and Drew believes that Britt was acting. Drew believed that Britt was acting. Okay? Now they also noticed that Britt and Kelli wasn't as close as they have been, but that's because they noticed in it, and they write because Kelli has become Shamea's lap doll. Thank you for the super chat, Gene. He said, Gabor, you're wrong a lot, but right about Shamea. I'm never wrong, baby. You just gotta catch up. Make me lose my breath. Okay? Now here we go. Here we go over here with Shamea. Okay? Now, Shamea, where's Monique King at? I'm telling y'all, Shamea got drunk with the girls the day before. They was playing bulldagger activities or let's be honest activities, and that's okay. That's okay. Baby, Shamea got on the phone with Johnny Taylor. She called her mama, got on the phone with Johnny Taylor, and started trying to look sad for the cameras. Did y'all see it? I'm looking at the bitch, trying to pretend and stuff, trying to get her acting skills on and looking in the camera. Shamea acting too. Shamea acting too. Did y'all see the way she was looking in the camera? So she get on the phone with Johnny Taylor, and she told me I had a rough night. She said I had a rough night last night. I had a complete meltdown.
Bitch, you're lying.
Girl, you did not have no complete meltdown. Girl, you tried to, you got sad about Shiloh for 2 seconds, girl, and then you was over there taking shots. You was twerking. You was not thinking about Shiloh. If you was really thinking about Shiloh, you would have got on the first plane out of Grenada and you would have went home and you would have went and hugged your baby. If she was really worried about Shiloh, she would have went home. She would have went and got on the first plane since her husband could take care of everybody in here, and her husband got this so much money. She would have went home and got on the first plane smoking back home to go over there and hug her baby and make sure that her baby was you know what I'm saying, warm. She was not worried about Shiloh. She was not worried about Shiloh. She was too busy trying to get a peach. She was too busy trying to get a peach. If my child was sick, you drop everything. You drop everything when your child is sick. When your child is sick, you're there. Because we know Shiloh, the thing is, and I don't want to be mean. I'm just being real. We just gotta have real talk. Okay. I'll be sensitive lead. You know, Shiloh not like a regular baby. You know what I'm saying? Shiloh, from what she's saying, Shiloh, you know what I'm saying, she catch a call or something, she could go to the hospital. You get what I'm saying? And so I would have thought that Shamea and her having money, she would have been there. Okay? I feel like Shamea is trying to pull on our heartstrings to try to get us to like her, and she keep on trying to throw Shiloh in our face. And I'm not trying to be funny, but Shiloh is a special needs baby. You ain't got to keep on reminding us that Shiloh is a special needs baby. We know it. We know it. You know what I'm saying? It seems like every time you look up, we get it. You know what I'm saying? But it's almost like you're using it as a crutch.
I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it.
I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Every time we look up, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired. I'm really tired. Thank you for the super chat, cutie country guy. He said, Lapdog keep telling us stuff. You wait 2 months, then tell us something else. You wait 2 weeks, then tell us something else. We can't take no more. If you sick, Croy sick, Shia, and Shiloh sick. Thank you for the super chat, Q. I appreciate it. Right. Like, it's too much. It's too much, okay? Now, they try to explain a little bit more about what happened, okay? Johnny Taylor said that she came over there when she was walking through the hallway. It was freezing. She said that she got Shiloh out the crib. Shiloh was shaking. She didn't have no cover on her. She didn't have no socks over her. She said it took her about an hour to get Shiloh's body heated. Okay? Then she said that the nurse that was over there had on the heating blanket. She had on a hat. You know what I'm saying? Now, my thing is, I thought that Shamea was saying that her mama, Shamea is being negligent. Shamea is being negligent. It's up to Shamea and Gerald to make sure that Shiloh is being taken care of. Okay? Shamea gave us all these stories because you know she never at home. Shamea never at home. So Shamea, her sister sick, Shiloh's, everybody around there sick. Who's taking care of Shiloh? You think that you could just throw money in front of people and they're gonna be there watching your baby, but they not. I thought that your family and stuff was supposed to help you out. You can't even go out of town. But how long you been in Grenada? 2 days? And they over here freezing Shiloh. Dina say, isn't her husband in HVAC? Why wasn't the temp regulated? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I thought that her sister then was supposed to be over there helping out, and her nephew was supposed to be over there watching the babies and stuff while she out of town. What was Gerald doing? What does Gerald work schedule look like? It gave me that they don't really be paying attention to Shiloh like that. Listen, I've seen it before. I've seen it before. Sometimes when people have special needs kids or whatever, I'm not trying to be funny, they don't really be included like that. They have a nurse around there that be watching the baby 24/7, and you know what I'm saying? The nurse be in the room with the baby. Sometimes I had a friend, I had been knowing him shit. I had met him in middle school, like the 7th grade. I had met him in like the 7th grade. You know what I'm saying? I had went to his house over there. We was in the 10th grade? No, we was in the 9th grade. I had went over there to his house one day, baby. And I was sitting in the, you know, they have a living room and a den. I was sitting in the den and somebody had walked past me and said, hey. I was like, oh wow. I didn't even know. I was like, who was that? He was like, that was my sister. I say, shut your mouth. You know what I'm saying? People, sometimes we be having special needs. You know, y'all not listen. Don't act like that with me or whatever. I'm not trying to be funny or whatever. But y'all know sometimes when people have special needs, people in their family or whatever, they be hidden. You get what I'm saying? Put a 3 in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. Nowadays, everybody is included. Put a 3 in the chat. See, I'm not about to. I'm leaving if we're not gonna tell the truth. I'm leaving if we're not gonna tell the truth. What I'm telling you is, I feel like they over there neglecting the girl. V. Spencer, don't do me that. See, I'm about to go. I'm about to go because y'all act like y'all ain't never seen it before. Y'all act like y'all ain't never seen it. But yeah, they used to be hidden back in the day. But boy, you going, I'm not, see, I'm not going, see, this is what I'm saying. Thank you to inform they used to have them in the back room. They do. The girl came out the room. She said, hey, I said, oh, wow. In the back room, right? We understand it. Okay, I just feel like sometimes when I be talking, y'all be trying to make it seem like I'm crazy or whatever, and I'm trying to be mean. I'm not. I was like, oh, wow. And he said that was his sister. I was like, wow, I wouldn't ever know. Right, 3. Wait, hold on. Right, where is it at? Hold on, wait a minute, because it went too fast. Let me see. Hold on, where is it at? Right, Cameron. 3 in the back room with Uncle Pete. Right, that's what I'm saying. What? Cousin Pete. Right, I'm telling you. Okay, that's why. What they tell us. What? What'd you say? Laugh my ass off. They what? Tell us again. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that you're nasty girls like Alexia. I'm not. I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to laugh at. I'm just saying. I don't think that they really paying attention to Shiloh like that. You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like, honestly and truthfully, even the scene where we seen her sitting out there with Shia, and don't make me have to make Shiloh my niece. You know what I'm saying? Because even when she was out there with Shia and they was getting the stuff for the donations, she could have put a blanket out there and had Shiloh sitting on the blanket and stuff when the donations and stuff was rolling in. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if I had a special needs child, they would know that they were special needs. You get what I'm saying? Y'all will be, bitch, y'all I know y'all ain't gonna play with my motherfucking baby. He wanna play too? What y'all mean? You know what I'm saying? I'll be throwing my baby all in y'all face. Y'all got me fucked up. Anyway, that's mine. Okay? But yeah. I just feel like, for me personally, you know, Shamea, you know, I get it. I have a special needs nephew or whatever, and I get everything that you're saying, but I'm not doing this with you every episode. I'm not. I can't.
I cannot. And let me tell you what I can't do. And I don't want to argue. I'm gonna say this really calm. I'm
not doing this with you every episode, Shamea. Not every episode. I don't want to listen. I'm not trying to be funny. I don't want to see nothing or hear nothing else with Shiloh. Listen, okay? Y'all better get the F off Roomy. What you mean? What about Roomy? What about Roomy? He want to play too? Yeah, he gonna play. You know what I'm saying? What you mean? Okay? So next we got Porsha, Phaedra, and Cynthia. Okay? Phaedra said that she couldn't get the TV on in her room. She said that she loved to watch good crime shows. Okay? Now, for me, y'all, I can't watch nothing scary, nothing crime. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like that before I get ready to go to bed. You know what I'm saying? Because I keep that thing close by. It's already on the nightstand. But when I watch and I mess up, because I like to watch interrogation videos or whatever, people, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you find out about a murder or whatever and you get a little scared. You know what I'm saying? I get scared of anything. You know what I'm saying? I be scared. I'm telling y'all, don't laugh at me. I got scared. I watched the around Thanksgiving time. I had watched the what is the name of it? John Benet Ramsey end up getting taken in the middle of the night and shit like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I have to sleep with it. I got to upholster bed or whatever. So I got a nightstand, but I have to sleep. And to upholster bed, you got like a little thing, a little platform all the way around. I have to pull it right there on the platform just in case somebody tried to come and take me like they took John Benet. Or if they took her, I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But I have to keep that thing right there close by me or whatever at nighttime before bed or whatever, because I get scared. And then my imagination is a little crazy. I've been went outside and took the trash out, and I thought I saw something or saw somebody or whatever. I saw a shadow or something like that. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just be a little scared. Okay. They get to talking about Shamea and Britt. And of course, they taking Shamea's side. You know what I'm saying? My thing is this, though, and we got to be fair. The donation was lackluster. $250, it was lackluster. But I feel like if we gonna make fun of Britt and her donation, we need to know exactly how much everybody gave.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all.
We need to know exactly how much everybody gave. Because I don't think that Cynthia shit was over $50. I don't think that Cynthia shit was over $50. Cynthia looked like she had a box of Tide. She looked like she had some cups, some paper plates. You know what I'm saying? Cynthia's stuff couldn't even fit in one box. You get what I'm saying? My thing is, if we gonna talk about how much people paid, we're gonna have to go and we gotta know exactly what everybody gave. And that's only fair. Because remember season 9? Let me take y'all back. Y'all know I've been here since season 1. Let's go back down memory lane. Season 9, I forgot what it was. I believe it was Phaedra who hosted an event, and all of the girls had to come together, and it was some type of event that they had where Phaedra asked all the women to get together. And it was like a fundraiser or something she was doing. Candy donated $25,000 or $5,000 or something like that. And remember, Kenya bought not for lazy. I mean, what is it? It's Kenya Moore hair care products. And remember, Kenya was making fun of Sheree because Sheree, Sheree a little slow. Sheree had some Who Gonna Check Me Boo t-shirts. Remember? And Kenya was laughing at Sheree's setup, and girl, all she got is Who Gonna Check Me Boo t-shirts, and all she had was, remember, she had a little table and she had a little flower vase on it. Remember that? And at the end of the night, it was a pop-up shop. Thank you, Monami. And at the end of the night, Sheree ended up making more money than Kenya did. Put a 9 in the chat for season 9 if y'all remember that. Put a 9 in the chat. So we need to know. I feel like if we're gonna talk about what Britt gave, we need to know exactly the dollar amount of how much everybody gave. Thank you, Dina. Yeah, I think I remember. And didn't Porsha have her sheets? Did Porsha have her sheets? I don't remember if Porsha had the sheets yet. I know Porsha was mad because Kenya and Phaedra was going to Athens. Was they going to Athens? They was going to some camp or something like that. And she asked her to go with her. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay. Porsha and Cynthia noticed that Kelli was quiet when Britt was getting into it with Shamea. Okay? And that wasn't the same way that she acted with Angela, and they rolled that beautiful beam footage. She was parroting everything that she was parroting everything that Britt was saying to Angela, and they showed the receipts. And the thing is, though, I think that with Kelli, you know, I don't know. I don't think that I could say that. I don't think that that makes sense. I think that she probably was like that with Angela because Angela was a new girl, and Shamea knew too. But Shamea been around. You know, Shamea been around for a minute, trying to get her peach, picking up prunes and stuff, and licking bottoms and stuff to get on. But she was really quiet. Okay. And Porsha said she also noticed that Kelli also held Britt accountable for her donation. Okay. Um, that's really all I got to say right now about them. The thing is this. I think that Phaedra is needed for the show. You know what I'm saying? I think with the addition of Phaedra on the show, she kind of drowns out whatever is going on with the rest of the women. You know, it seemed like that with Phaedra on the show, the girls are having more fun. You know, to see her, Porsha, and Cynthia in the room together, it seemed like that they was having fun. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just I'm not trying to be funny, and I love Angela. It seems like Angela's in the background now. We ain't talking about Charles. You know what I'm saying? Nobody care about what Drew got going on. Nobody really cares about what's going on. I think that with Phaedra being here, the girls are starting to have more fun. Okay, she doing nothing, but she getting everything started. She ain't been there long enough to do nothing. I thought Phaedra did help with Britt, baby. Phaedra got Britt together, baby. But Phaedra needs to come up. Yeah, she gonna come up off of Angela though. Phaedra gonna come up off Angela. Can Angela catch a breath? Yeah, she been carrying the season. Angela was sad about Charles. What's good, Richie V? She was sad about Charles. I don't think that she was sad. You know, Angela just seemed a little old. But you know, her mother. Okay, and how she grew up. Okay. So Britt is going, she walking over there to Kelli room. I don't know, when Britt got into Kelli room and Britt looked back, she kind of gave me Carisha a little bit. Y'all didn't see Carisha? She gave me Carisha with no makeup on. Okay. Now Kelli tells us that she's getting ready for court and that she's talking to a divorce attorney about custody and division of assets and property. But why are you in the confessional sitting up here talking about custody and your friend Uncle Lamont, I think was his name was Uncle Lamont with the beard. He said that the man said that he didn't want nothing with he wanted to do with the kids. So it ain't y'all ain't gonna be talking about no custody at all. Because if the man don't want nothing to do with the kids, I know you're not about to force him over there because you probably won't have none. Don't be trying to force that man to see them kids, girl. I saw a video this weekend on Twitter of a man and his baby mama getting into it on Facebook. You know, I'm so glad. I'm so glad I outgrew that because that's how people in my neighborhood used to be. They'll be having lives and stuff. You'll think that you're watching reality TV, and I'm telling you right now, let me know if y'all saw it. Put a 4 in the chat if y'all saw it. It was a man and his girlfriend and his wife had got into it on Facebook Live. It was all over Twitter. And after the live, he ended up unaliving her. And he ended up, the police ended up finding him. And he ended up unaliving himself too after the police. And the thing is, I bet you to people wherever they was from, they probably was famous celebrities or something like that in the hood. Like it's like a reality show. And stuff like that used to go on in my neighborhood. But he was calling her so many dry bitches and stuff like that. He was scaring me. The bitches that he was I'm sorry, let me go back up to Atlanta. That man was scaring me. I was like, girl, you need to run, girl. I don't. And he said, yeah, he said, I don't beat women, I beat bitches. I'm a bitch beater. I say, oh girl, no. Did y'all hear that? I say, oh no. Anyway, in the division of property and assets, whatever, she said that she's a little overwhelmed. Now, I have a question. Do y'all think that alcoholism, and I know that y'all gonna always try to take the side of a woman, but do y'all think that alcoholism had a problem or had something to do with the divorce? Because when we see Kelli do always got a drink in her hand, and I just think that we got to be honest. The only reason why she didn't have a drink in her hand this scene is because she was literally just waking up in the bed. But do y'all think that the alcohol had a problem to do with her divorce? I'm just asking a question. It wasn't. I didn't see it on Facebook. I don't got no Facebook neither. It was all over Twitter. Wait, who you talking about? I'm gonna find it again and send it to you, Richie B. Okay, you don't think that it did? Paris just said Kelli was drunk off Drunk at the staff meeting. Oh, wow. No, the divorce probably caused it. Oh, Erica, girl. Oh, girl. The husband was beating her husband. Probably because she was drinking all the money. Okay. 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 And so Kelli ended up asking Britt how she feels. And this is what I love about Britt. I don't want them to use love. Love is a strong word. But this is what I like about Britt. Britt is honest. Okay. Britt said, I got some mixed emotions about what happened last night. She said, you and I have always been good. And last night, y'all started talking about the donations. And she said, I was shocked by you. And she got in her confessional statement. She said that she felt like that, that Britt is not, that Kelli's not really being a sister to her or a best friend. And she feel like that she's being passive aggressive along with Shamea. Okay. And then she said that when we was given the donations, I asked you multiple times what was a good amount for me to donate. You mean to tell me, Kelli, that this girl came to you and asked you what is a good amount for her to donate? And you didn't give her a price? That just let me know that Britt don't really belong with the group. Britt, you probably didn't know how much to donate, but you knew $250 was a little bit too low. You knew that $250 was a little bit too low. And I believe that Shamea got into Kelli's ear and they set her up. I really do believe it. Because remember, it wasn't Shamea's event that they was donating to. It was also Kelli's event. So she could have told that girl, well, girl, I would have told my friend, girl, give 2,500 if you can. You know what I'm saying? But I know that that Britt probably know. But Britt is a hood rat, though. You know what I'm saying? Britt is a hood rat. She's a strip hole. You know what I'm saying? So she probably thinks 250 is a lot. But if you're telling me how to donate out the kindness of my heart and all she gave was 250, I just gave 250. It is what it is. You get what I'm saying? But my thing is, if we're gonna be judging Britt by how much she gave, I want to see how much everybody gave. Because I'm telling you, Cynthia Bailey looked like she gave a pack of Tide and some paper plates and styrofoam cups. That's what I look like I saw. Drew probably gave $500. I want to know how much everybody gave. I should have wrote Andy that for a question for the reunion. I want to know how much everybody gave. Okay. And so she said, I want to know if this is really about the donation or is it about something else? And so Kelli said, well, I think it's about the donations. I think it's really about the donations because even at your event, you said that you took your entire team to get plastic surgery for their birthday and everybody got what they wanted. And I was like,
I don't know. Take what you want from that. That's what he said.
Oh, boy.
I love the faces.
Girl, she ate you up right there. I will say this though, when they showed the clip, you gotta pay attention. See, I pay attention to exactly what motherfucker saying to me. Okay? What she said was that when I started my agency, I went to Miami and my entire team got whatever they wanted done for their birthday. But she never said that she paid for it though. If you listen to the words that she said, she implied it. Right, but she never said I paid for it. She just implied it. And I will say this though, if you is saying that, I believe that if you saying that you was supposed to know that you're supposed to give more than 250 though. That's real talk. That's real talk though. If you saying stuff like that, you is supposed to be giving more than 250. Okay? Then Kelli said, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like that you have a bigger purpose and I wanted my friend to show up and really be in her purpose. Girl, how come I wasn't your friend when we was at the table the other day and you didn't do nothing when the fat bitch jumped on me? You know what I'm saying? What was your friend then when we was talking at the table? I don't like it, okay? Britt says she feels like it's more about the entourage, which is her glam screen. Glam team, okay? Kelli says that she found out that Britt hosted a meeting with her Glam squad behind her back. She said that she didn't mind that extending her Glam squad to her until she found her own team. But it's like, does she want her gynecologist too? Okay. Now, I had forgot, honestly and truthfully, I had forgot that Kelli had a Glam squad. Because every time I see Kelli showing up on the screen dressed up, I'm just thinking,
Is it supposed to look like that?
baby, Kelli be looking a mess. Kelli be looking at a mess, and you paying somebody to put you. You paying somebody to put you in there? You paying somebody to dress you like that? She don't never have on no good Brazil. Her titties always to the floor. I mean, yeah. I'm just saying, okay? I think that Kelli could probably, now what I think is going on is, can we have real talk? What I think is going on is, see, Britt is trying to get a Glam squad now because Kelli, that's what Garcelle did. Remember, Garcelle didn't have no Glam squad. Garcelle couldn't even raise her paddle for $5,000. But all of a sudden, everybody had Glam squad, and everything, all of a sudden, you know, here she come with Robert. Girl. And they was giving her DEI claps every time she walked into a scene, like, oh my God, Garcelle. Girl, bye. Bye. But the thing is, what I think is going on is Kelli is probably trying to get style too, but she probably not paying for the travel and stuff of the people. You know what I'm saying? And then I think that Kelli probably, you know, mad that Britt be, you know, Britt look better than her. Britt look better than her. A day no Garcelle is a day not live for Gabor. What you mean? Oh no, I gotta switch up in Alley Cat. What? Kelli needs a new style team. I don't think that Britt wanted to pay for her own Glam squad. Not everyone can afford a Glam squad. Right, Garcelle doesn't need a Glam squad. She is a natural beauty. Is she? Is she? Thank you for the super chat, Jerry. He said the stylist said on Twitter that Britt paid him well and on time and that Kelli is a drunk. You talking about Tamala Man? You talking about Tamala Man said that? Jerry I? Wow. Wow. Okay. Now I do agree with what Britt said. Okay. Britt said, share with me what's going on instead of letting it be a lesson in front of the whole team. And I feel that shit. She said, if y'all know that y'all know that. Listen, don't play with me, y'all. Don't get to playing up. Y'all know that man look like Tamala Man. Take me to the king, Tamala Man. Come on now. Not really Coral, but when her taking me to the king era, he looked like Tamala Man and her taking me to the king era. He looked like Kiki Wide Mama a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's what he looked like. No shade, but you know, her name Paris. Okay, that's a big ass Paris. You know what I'm saying? Them the cute names that the big girls get. Okay. But my thing is, you know, tell me, don't let it be no lesson. Come and let me know what's going on up top. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. Don't let it be no lesson in embarrassing me and shit. She is a Haitian. Who? I think that Kelli and Britt were not friends like that. Kelli switched up when she saw that she could get close to Shamea. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. What's good, so Debonair? Yeah, Kelli and Britt were not friends like that. They were just two new girls on the show. They was not friends like that because remember, Britt was shocked when Kelli told her that man was beating her up and hiding her in closets and shit. Remember? And they said that come on now. Is she? Garcelle is not. She looks like she all right. Paris Dior is big as a house. Paris Dior. Paris Dior? That's his name? Child. The girls kill me with the fashion house in their name too, child, and be looking cheap. I can't do it. Okay? So then the ladies meet up for lunch. Okay? The ladies ended up meeting up for lunch, and Kelli and Shamea came out dressed alike.
Oh my God.
Okay? Kelli and Shamea came out dressed alike. It was like Paris Hilton and her dog. You know what I'm saying? But then Shamea wanted us to believe that she lost her luggage. But her and Kelly around here dressing alike. Girl, I can't take it. Okay. Everybody is happy about the sisterhood. They had fun the night before. You know what I'm saying? Drew said that, I wish that we could not fight. And Shamea said, well, we going to fight, but we should be able to move past it quick. No, we can't move past it quick. We ain't moving past nothing quick because I feel like that if I feel like I'm being played with, then we gonna play. And I feel like Shamea be looking for fights. Shamea don't really have no issue with Drew. Shamea don't really have no real issue with Britt. She's trying to make it seem like it's one, and then she want to hurry up and move on. Girl, please. Please. I can't take it. Okay? Now, remember when they was planning the trip to Grenada, Randall, they was on a FaceTime with Randall. So Randall ended up showing up where they was having lunch, okay? Now, Randall is the chairman of Grenada Tourism Authority, okay? He stopped by and they said that he looked like Denzel. Now, I didn't see Denzel. Okay? But he was nice looking, okay?
Girl, he is fine. I like to rush that.
He was nice looking, okay? Now, I didn't like the white socks that he had on. I don't believe in white socks. I didn't like the white socks that he had on, but he was nice looking, okay? The girls was like, oh wow, he looks nice. He looks good. Okay? Phaedra came out, baby, and Shamea introduced her to Randall, baby, and Phaedra said, oh no, baby. I give hugs. Oh, baby.
You better go ahead.
And Phaedra grabbed that man, baby, and hugged that man, baby. That Phaedra is so mad. Phaedra gets good TV. I like her over here. And bow-legged, baby. We only black people. We the only people that like birth defects, baby. We the only people that like birth defects. Baby, somebody bow-legged is a birth defect, baby. What is you talking about, baby? That's a birth defect, baby, when the legs and stuff ain't straight. And see, that's what I'm saying, though. That be cute on boys, whatever. It's bow-legged is cute on... Let me be quiet. A nutritional deficiency, right. Yeah, that's a birth defect. A bow-legged is a birth defect. Randall was attracted to Phaedra, too. That's what you seen, Erica? I ain't see that. I think that he looked at these like some horny whores. These horny whores. Okay? Then Kelly... Oh! They started talking about jab. Okay? Jab. Is it jab or job? Jab. Okay? So they said that during slavery, the owners would consider the slaves jabs, and jabs mean devil. And so they flipped it and they cover themselves in oil and they dance and celebrate and beat down the oppressors. Okay? Now, Porsha said that she was a researcher and she know the history.
Bitch, please.
Porsha, girl, you is not no researcher and you don't know history, girl. How you gonna tell us that you know something that's going on in Grenada and your grandfather was a historian and did stuff for the civil rights movement, and you didn't even know that the Underground Railroad wasn't a real train? Kingsley say horny middle-aged whores. These some horny old whores, Kingsley. These some horny old whores. What you mean? Porsha, what's good, Kelly? That was just all too much. Right. Railway queen. Right. She's a journalist. And what world? Porsha, too easy. I know that's right. We love a good birth effect. Like, ooh, a birth effect. Don't even know it's yeah, you a good researcher. Girl, bye. Okay? Kelly and Drew discovered that they had the same wedding day. Listen, can I say something real quick? And I'm not trying to be heartless, y'all. But I'm not really invested in these divorces, y'all. I'm not.
I have no interest in this bullshit, and I mean it. Do not come to me with it.
I have no interest in these divorces, y'all. I hope the women, make out of divorces and they ended up good, but I have no interest in these divorces. We do not know Kelly's husband. We never seen them before. They ain't really got no money like that. We never seen them together. You know what I'm saying? The same thing with Drew. We never seen Drew and Ralph in good times. Every time we seen them, they've been arguing. You know what I'm saying? She was trying to get him to adopt the oldest child. Like, I don't want to see anything. I don't want to see anything with their divorces. It's not like Kyle and Mauricio. And even with Kyle and Mauricio, you know what I'm saying? When we seen Kyle around here with her bulldagger or whatever, you know what I'm saying? We didn't really care about that too much neither. We want to know where the money going. how they gonna break up how much money they say he worth, 150 million. We want to see how they about to break up this 150 million. But other than that, you know, Drew them ain't got no money like that, right? Like Phaedra said, she been only in black movies, BET movies. We don't really care. I don't care about what's going on over here with these waffles. I don't care. We ain't never seen her husband. So I don't really care. I'm not trying to be funny. Okay. So Kelli loves to go and take her phone call to go and talk to her divorce attorney, child. And that Angela, baby, Angela is so messy. I love it, baby. Angela waited until Kelli was gone and she asked Britt, she was like, "Are you okay?" She said, "I know you probably felt like last night at the table." And she was like, "Yeah, I talked to her earlier, whatever." And she was like, "How did it go?"
The weight of the 8 citations.
Baby, that Angela is gonna get to the bottom of some mess. Do you hear me? I love me some Angela, okay? Angela is messing in a motherfucker. But I love somebody who own they messing. She a good bone collector, though. She a good bone collector, like, because Sheree wasn't a good bone collector. Sheree wasn't a good bone collector. What's good, Simply Sakina? Angela's funny. Big Angie. Izzy. Angela's she is my girl. I like her. I don't care about her neither. Angela's the same with Porsha and Demir. Right. Angela is the best Snoopy. Yes, she is. She is. Okay. So Porsha went and said, you know, she got a surprise for everybody. And Porsha had like this big old straw hat, okay, that was in her room earlier. And so she ended up getting Shamea, and she came back and she ended up saying that she wanted to present us with the Queen of Kenya. Okay. And so Shamea had on this huge hat, and it's a good thing that it was covering up her face, most of her face. And she walked out in like this black bathing suit or whatever, and her body didn't look, I mean, she got back rolls or whatever, but her body didn't look bad. You know what I'm saying? She had a little photo shoot. She looked cute. Her body was bodying. You know what I'm saying? She didn't look bad, you know. And Porsha gave her photo shoot moment while she had on the hat and she had on the bathing suit, girl, but
you still not that girl.
You still not that girl. Even with Porsha bathing suit on, even with Porsha hat, you know, you still not that girl. You still not that girl. And you know, it's how does the saying go? Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. You know, you just not that girl. You just not that girl. And they was trying to hype you up. And Phaedra, I don't care what y'all say, Phaedra stole the scene. Phaedra stole the scene, baby. Phaedra was out there taking pictures. And baby, Phaedra said, "Bitch, I won't be outdone, baby." And Phaedra was out there taking pictures, and she bent over, baby, and it was going ass. Baby, you forgot, baby, when I saw Phaedra bending over like that, trying to get that picture, when I seen Phaedra bent, baby, Phaedra stole the scene. Phaedra stole the scene. Two little kids that come on now, good boy. Shamea is beautiful. Cause you ain't a beautiful motherfucker. Girl, please. Even though she not that girl. Beautiful though. Beautiful, Kelli. Beautiful. Words mean something. Beautiful mean not a stain on me. Beautiful mean not a stain. Beautiful is like a Beyonce. Or like a Sally Richardson. Beautiful. 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 Here y'all go. Here y'all go. Y'all about the colorism be in the chat. Here we go. Shamea is beautiful though. Here we go. Why can't Shamea be beautiful? Let the door say, here we go. Here we go. Beautiful is like Dorit. Thank you. Like beautiful is like Shamea is beautiful in it, and she's beautiful. And here y'all go. Beautiful though, y'all. Beautiful. Beautiful. Come on, y'all. See, here goes Sakina. Beautiful. Here y'all go. Name a dark-skinned woman that you find beautiful. Kelly Rowland, Tika Sumpter. What's the girl name? Ayat. What's her name? Ayat, the girl from Howard that they discovered at Howard at the she was at the Howard what's the Kimora? What's the dark skinned girl, the model from what is the dark-skinned girl, the model that they found that they discovered her at Howard University? Somebody asked her to take a picture, and now she doing all of the runways and stuff. I can't think of her name. Who else? We got it's a lot of dark-skinned girls that are beautiful. Dr. Wendy. Now I wouldn't give Dr. Wendy beautiful, but I will say she has some good work. Dr. Wendy ain't beautiful, but she has some, Jessica. She ain't beautiful, but she has some great work. Adette, thank you. Adette, that's her name. You know, it's a lot of. Wait, Gabor, you said Dorit. Yes, Dorit, yes. Don't let your I hate you for Shamea. Amy J, listen, you know, Ayaki, you know, it ain't, yeah, like, listen, y'all not, listen, if y'all want to say she beautiful, that's fine. Shamea is a 4 out of 10 for me, right? Tiana, you know, Coco, you know, everybody got their own thing, okay? You know, it's, you know, Foxy Brown was beautiful back in her day. Who else? It's a lot of dark-skinned, beautiful women. Shamina's just not one of them. Shamina's just not beautiful. I mean, Shamina, all right. She all right. Beautiful though. Wait, you think Dorita's beautiful? Dorita is beautiful, baby. That Dorita's some bad, baby. Okay, Shamina face card is only has $200 credit left. Porsha just like she was should. Dorita's not beautiful. Like, okay, I just think that the fashions has got what distracted. Shamina's skin is like butter. Did you see the bruises on it? Okay. But yeah, Phaedra outdone her. Phaedra outdone her, baby. Cuz gone now, cuz. Boy, you gonna say Foxy? I said Foxy Brown back in the day. Foxy Brown back in her day is what I said. So Deborah, now don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. So next we got Kelli, girl. Kelli is over here talking to her attorney, child. Okay. Kelli said the next court date, she should be divorced on her next court date. She said that her ex-husband, not making anything easy for her. Girl, I don't know why you think that he would be making anything easy for you, girl, because it wasn't even easy for you in the house with the man, girl. Okay. So did y'all hear this? I know y'all caught it. If y'all like me, if y'all was listening. She asked her lawyer, he said, is there anything else that you need from me? He told her, no, just maintain your balance. I'll say, child, bitch, who is the lawyer, Simon? You know what I'm saying? This man ain't worried about your case. You know he worried about getting paid. He say, no, ain't nothing else you need to do, girl. Just make sure you maintain your balance. Just make sure I keep getting paid. Just make sure did y'all hear him say that? I say, wow. Did y'all hear that? It's giving James O. He said he need his money, right? The boy is really when it help when it come to white women. Dorit is bad, baby. You called it? You called it? Kelli need to stop with that prepaid lawyer. Kelli ain't got no money. Well, I don't know. She said that the man took it all and put it in a closet or something. Yeah, he said he needs his money. People, we need your money. That's what he said. I say, wow, Angela is beautiful. You know, listen, y'all, beautiful. Listen, when we say beautiful, y'all, beautiful is like top tier. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful is like flawless. It ain't too many people that's beautiful. The girl who played Candace in what's the name of it? Have and have nots? Haves and have nots. I think that she was beautiful too. I need to see Angela Pre-Nose job. Not the little record. Oh, you called it, Michelle. People, we need your money. Okay? So they ended up going to Jab. Okay? They said that the Jab usually starts at 5 a.m. Monday morning of Carnival, but they had the opportunity to go and do it at night. Okay? Now, it looks fun. I would have loved to go. It looked a little dangerous. I'm not going to even lie. But, you know, I would have loved to go. Once they got the oil on them, though, it was hard for me to tell who was who. It was hard for me to tell who was who, okay? Porsha was out there twerking on this man, baby. When they got on the butt, Porsha was twerking on the man. Then the man ended up picking Phaedra up, baby, and laid Phaedra down. I'll dance with you or whatever. I'll rub a little bit or whatever. But all of that other stuff that man was doing, how he picked Phaedra up and laid her down and was like between her legs, like she was in like a missionary on the table. To me, that was going a little bit too far. To me, that was going a little bit too far. Okay. He laid her down, then he started grinding. Yeah, Porsha was in her element, baby. Then they started showing the girls. Baby, Britt was over there. That's how we danced, Richie. That to me that looked almost like a porno. Okay. Oh, and the way over there on the car, don't be don't be jabbing me. So right. On the way in the car, they was talking about, Britt was saying stuff how she need her man to be obsessed with her and stuff. I don't want no motherfucker obsessed with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody obsessed with me. Like me and treat me right, but I want to be able to I don't want nobody up under me 24/7. Does that make sense? I don't like to be bothered like that. Okay? And she said that she want the man to be all up on her and he want to put the feet in, you know what I'm saying? She want to put her feet in their mouth or whatever. And Phaedra said that, don't put your feet, you can put something else in your mouth. I ain't got time for you to be wasting it on the feet. I know that's right. But Porsha said that she had somebody that like you know what I'm saying, let's play with the feet. Let me be quiet because I think that I experienced, that's a Patreon topic. That's how people end up in the barbecue pit. Right, don't be obsessed with me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So then, oh, wait a minute, where am I at? What did happen? Okay, so they got in the car. Oh yeah, they got in the car. They were leaving. Phaedra is good TV, y'all. I'm liking Phaedra. Baby Phaedra, they was in the car. Phaedra said, "Baby daddy, call us, daddy." He's like, "You got us pregnant. You got something you need to pay for." I say, "Child," that was hilarious. Anak Yai is the model. Thank you, JW. Anak Yai is the model from Hair. She's beautiful. Me neither, too codependent. That's how you dance in the Caribbean whining. They was doing more than whining, but Britt was dancing. And I didn't really see Angela dancing. Okay. And then it was the last day they was in Grenada. Okay. Kelli said that she wasn't ready to go home. She don't want to have to deal with her reality. Okay. She said that when she got off the phone with her girl, I'm so tired of this girl talking about this attorney. She said she got off the phone with her attorney that the crystal that she had broke, and she Googled it and it said that it was the end of the relationship. She threw the crystal in the ocean and all of the women cheered on. I will say this. With this trip, it is nice to see. It is nice to see all the girls get along because we don't usually see that on the trips like that. You know what I'm saying? We don't ever see the girls get along, but it's nice to see at least when the girls is leaving the trip that they always able to get along and. And did y'all see Porsha saw Shamea moment? Shamea thought that she was the last one to come out, baby, and Porsha came out there with that nice looking dress on, baby. She ate Shamea up. Shamea gonna come out there with a Gucci bucket. Hey, girl, take that bucket, girl. You look like an old maid. I ain't never seen nobody that made me want to run away from the Gucci store in my life. Too dark for Angela. What? It's perfectly normal in the West Indian culture to dance like that and do all those things. Stacey M, that's fine. But I'm saying it wasn't the grinding that Porsha was doing. It wasn't the whining. It was the man picking Phaedra up and laying her body down. And like grinding in between her legs and stuff like that. That was given straight to the room. All he had to do was pull her panties to the side. And let me touch your body. Oh, yes. Shamea looks her age. How old is that? Shamea fashion is giving throwback ghetto. It is giving throwback ghetto. I think it's, and I feel like that unfortunately, she thinks she that girl and pushed it in. What you mean push it in? If it's ready, you want to go in. That's how we get down, boy. Sometimes you get picked up for Carnival. That's because y'all probably be easy down there in the Caribbean then. Don't pick me up. They do that though. Shamea look better for her luggage. She look better for her luggage. Yasmin. The luggage was always there, baby. Don't be no fool. Don't listen to what these people telling you. You make up what's going on in your mind, and you, girl, the luggage was already there. She didn't have no panties on. Oh, that's how people wear labels. That is what they do with loose girls. Right. Put me down. I ain't easy. Shit, you ain't even paid me. Right? I guess it's giving guest star. It's giving go home with your baby. Shamea need to style his fake labels. Yeah, it is giving Dapper Dan, though. It is giving Dapper Dan. Okay, that's how they dance in the Caribbean. Kayla, look, Kayla, that wasn't dancing. That wasn't dancing. That wasn't no dancing. Yeah, don't pick me up. Put me down. That man was all up in Porsha. Yeah, she was. But Porsha don't care who behind her. But she was, pick me up, put me down, pick me up. Wow, baby, y'all fat. Shamea needs a 613. What's that? And that's how we do it in the Caribbean. Not me though. I was raised right. You know what I'm saying? The luggage was definitely right. Pick the women up, but don't slap their ass. And he was over there rubbing feet and everything. Turn it around and push it back in. Wow. I didn't watch any of that. What? The boy, well, you would hate to see me in my element for carnival. I know they're probably picking you up and tossing you around, having their way with you. That was hunching, right? She started back in with her tacky monogram, everything, but the luggage came out instantly, got a headache. So put me down, right? Phaedra and Porsha was in their element. 613 is the blondest hair. Okay, so who needs the 613? Shamea needs 613? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Everybody can't wear blonde. Ever seen the dagger dance from Jamaica? Ever seen the dagger dance from Jamaica? No, the only dagger I know from Jamaica is that girl that Shakari was going with. Exactly. I'll bust my little wine, but don't do all that if they like it though. Right, we ain't doing all that. No, boy, that's gay. Ain't no man picking me up. They dance like that at Carnival here in Miami, not the same atmosphere as the islands, but there's a lot of whining, grinding, and rubbing. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. Journeyology, are you a woman? That's what I'm saying, and y'all need to be them niggas. Them niggas is trying to see what they gonna get, and you get to dance with a nigga, and they doing all that with you, and you wondering why you can't shake them for the rest of the night, and you wondering why you can't get the nigga to leave you alone for the rest of the night. I'm trying to give you game. Now I did see a couple. They was dancing. Richie, I must know if I gotta see if I can find it. They was grinding at some type of event. I saw it a couple of years ago. I'm gonna see if I can find it. It was this man and this woman. They was dancing, but they was on each side of a gate, and they was like grinding on each other. But it was like pelvis to pelvis, and they was whining, and he was hitting that shit. You would have thought you would have thought if it wasn't a gate between them, you would have thought they was. They get hard as rock. You don't even have to dance, and they'll follow you all night. Oh no, baby. Lupita is beautiful. Oh, okay. I gotta stop thinking that y'all trying to make me say that people is beautiful. I gotta stop trying to make y'all say, yeah, y'all can have y'all own opinion. Y'all can have y'all own opinion. I know the video. You know the video? Okay. Wizard. Shamea needs to be wearing brands like Low, Prada, Chanel, and stop the Gucci mess. It ain't gonna help nothing though, Kingsley. It ain't gonna help nothing. She's still gonna make it look cheap. She could just put on Sheen. Speaking of Sheen, did y'all see what Britt came out there to lunch with? Girl. Phaedra keep calling Kelli names, they gonna end up fighting. No, Kelli is a do girl. I thought that Kelli a do girl. They might as well hunch at that point. The people have their spouse right there and be grinding with strangers. What you mean? So they cooks like Diddy is what you saying, Richie. They cooks like Diddy. A nigga of mine already know not to play with me like that. I don't, girl. A nigga of mine wouldn't be doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Y'all let people play with y'all like that, whatever. A spouse of mine would already know. They'll tell you right then, "Gone, baby, just go and walk on. We don't even want to do that. You don't even want these problems." Girl, Richie, ain't nobody coming to dance with a nigga of mine in my face. What you mean? What you mean? Shit. Don't even tell my nigga good morning. That's that old friendly ass shit y'all got going on. Shamea is not stylish. The labels wear her. She cheapening the brand. Gucci need to write her and say, "Girl, take it off, girl." Lupita looks has been over exaggerated. Oh, you know who beautiful? The girl from Queen and Slim. The dark skinned girl from Queen and Slim. Now she's beautiful. She beautiful. And you know what she said? She said that black niggas did not start talking to her. She said that she started seeing a lot of niggas online talking about her when she dated that white man. But she said before that, black niggas did not talk to her. And I believe it because I got some dark skinned best friends or whatever, and niggas do not be talking to them like that. They don't. I'm not saying that niggas don't be. I'm just saying niggas don't be talking to them like stopping traffic and shit, like they be doing sometimes when they be seeing the light skinned girl. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying the niggas don't be talking to them at all, but I'm just saying people don't be listening to dark skinned girl stories sometimes or whatever when they be telling the stuff that be going on. But that's really true. That's true. Jodie Turner, yeah, she cute. Now she's beautiful. Lupita, Lovey Simone from Forever is beautiful. Kingsley, she is beautiful. She gives me. I want her to play Lauryn Hill. She can play Lauryn Hill. She can play Lauryn Hill. Shamina's idea of sharp is very dated and ages. Gabor is Dr. Heavenly when it comes to. Yeah, I am. I'm not Dr. Heavenly per se. I'll never call a nigga daddy. But you know what I'm saying? Just don't get to playing with me in my face. You gonna go do what? They're gonna be grinding on each other in my face. Shamina's a slob. She was twerking and sloppy. The next morning, she's crying to her mom, saying she had a sad night, worrying about her sick child. J.E., did you see that? Kenya is pretty, I believe her. Yes, Jodie Prince, National Bridge, Mooey sister is beautiful. Who is that? Shit, she's gonna beat me off with a stick before man still came. I couldn't beat him off with a stick. Shamina was kind of cute the first night, and the next morning when she had on solid clothes, but honey, when she got a hold of those patterns and monograms, everything pissed me off. Keke Palmer is not. Keke Palmer is beautiful. Jodie Turner is like a blueprint of Tamara Dobson, Cleopatra Jones. The baddest in the game is Shamea. Shamea. Is that the girl that was over there with, it's too many people out right now. Shamea is the girl who was around now with Coach Prime, with Deion Sanders and Pilar's son, right? Let me know. She was over there with Pilar and Deion Sanders' son on draft when he was trying to get drafted. It was, let me see, the baddest in the game. What is the girl name? The baddest in the game is we got a couple of them. I think that Lori Harvey. Yeah, she was okay. She should do it. That's his name. Yeah. Okay. Shamea cute. She cute. The baddest in the game is Lori Harvey. And then what is the girl name? Okay, y'all. I don't know her name, but she had on an all black outfit, and her back was out, and she was bending over in the parking garage, and her back was flawless. What's her name? And they was making memes of her back. She was bent over, and they was like, "This is a work of art." I think she be over there with DDG, but I don't know her name. She be over there with DDG. I think Ruby. Her name Ruby. Okay, Ruby bad too. Ruby bad. Ruby bad. You know, if I said it's the truth, Ruby bad. If I give you, if I put my stamp on it, Shamea is number one. Ruby Rose is number two. I gotta see some more pictures of Shamea now. For me to be giving her that. But Lori is number one. Lori Harvey is number one. Lori Harvey is number one. Haley Bailey is beautiful. Oh. Juju, the one with Safari dated, is beautiful. Juju, she also dated Cameron. Yeah, she bad. DDGX, he abused her too. Oh. Lizzo is bad too. I want y'all to leave Lizzo alone though, because this is the thing that I be seeing that they be doing with Lizzo, and I want y'all to understand that Lizzo may not be skinny, but she's confident in herself because she's lost a lot of weight. So she's confident, and so let her be confident. She still may not be skinny, but she lost weight and she's happy. So let her wear a bathing suit and a two-piece. At least she's working on herself. I don't know why y'all do Lizzo like that. But I think that Lizzo face is, I think that heavyset girls got the best looking faces. You know what I'm saying? And I think that Lizzo face, the girls can say what they want to about Lizzo, but their face, they not messing with her face though. Cassie Ventura, what? What about Cassie? I think I'm about to leave and come back because I want to talk about that escort that was over there because these niggas just be talking, right? Oh, chatty patty ass niggas. That's gonna be the name of the video, chatty patty. Lizzo is prettier than me, right? Yes, fresh face Megan Thee Stallion is chef's kiss to me. Megan a who? Okay, go. Y'all can have y'all opinion. Lizzo's face part is good. Yes. I was not shading her by you. No, not you. I'm just saying the people. I'm saying the people on. Now, Dina, I am not no body shame, but don't do me that. Don't do me that, Dina. I do not body shame. I wasn't saying you were shading her. I'm just saying the comments that I be seeing when Lizzo be having on her outfit. You see the outfit, bitch. I'm killing you, hoes. They be talking about Lizzo. Our mom wanted to taste the escort. The escort would. We're gonna talk about it. But boy, what do you think the outcome will be with it? I think that it's hard to say J Eats because I feel like with Diddy, what do I think the outcome gonna be? I think it's hard. It really just depends on. I think that they proved the RICO, right? I think that the prosecution proved the RICO. However, I don't think it's just black and white to other people. And so, with that being said, it just depends on how the jury feels. Like, it doesn't matter if I feel like they proved the RICO or not. It just depends on what the jury thinks, right? It's up to the jury. So it just really depends on how the jury feels, how they interpret what was presented in the courtroom. So I just think it's it's nothing to go back and forth about because it just really depends on those 12 jurors. Yeah, life in prison, exactly. Is Cardi B beautiful? Um, the Kings would stop. Thank you for the super chat, Lee. She say Miss Netta pretty too. We must know another Miss Netta, baby. What Miss Netta you talking about? Okay, it was something that I had wanted. Before we go, I'm about to go and make something to eat, and I want to come back because I want to talk about the escort, and I want to drop the link. I want to talk. I don't. How was he making money from this? Who? You don't think that they proved the recall? Cardi is not even the prettiest in her own family. Cardi B is cute. Charles woman. Lee girl, stop, girl. Because Charles ain't got no woman. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Stop for the TS. People get mad at me. You know, I play along. I play along. Miss Nelly is giving Patti LaBelle love power. Don't you ever do Patti LaBelle like that. Ever. Stacey Dash is beautiful. Stacey used to be cute back in the day. I'm just saying, when we talk about beautiful, it's like Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Like, beautiful is like top tier. Let me go make me something to eat and I'm gonna come back. Okay? And we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about the whole game. We're gonna do it on YouTube. I'm gonna come back. Matter of fact, give me how long is it gonna take? I gotta make my broccoli. I gotta cook the broccoli, steam it for 11 minutes. I gotta cook the chicken, eat it, cut up some onions. Give me 45 minutes. Give me an hour. Give me an hour. And we're gonna give me an hour. Okay? But thank y'all so much for clicking on the video. I really appreciate it. Give me 1 hour and I'll be back. All right? Thank y'all so much for clicking on the video. I really appreciate the love and support. Give me an hour. Give me an hour. Let me see. No. Give me about 30 minutes. Give me about 30 minutes. All right. Adios.